Because when I was growing up,
Yep.
I was considered a tomboy.
Right.
Because I didn't like to play with girls' toys.
Right. Hey everybody, thanks so much for checking out my channel and this new video I'm putting out. So today what you're gonna see is a conversation between me and my mom. And the reason I'm doing this is because I do get a lot of parents reaching out to me. And so I thought it would be really cool to start to have conversation with my mom and see some of the parallels that are happening today or not, and what my mom went through when there was no internet or help for her, or oh gosh, the stuff my mom had to deal with. But so this is only the beginning. And thanks again. And here's me and my mom. Hi everybody, I'm here with my mom. She's like the coolest lady in the world.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky. So, and I know a lot of you struggle with your parents not accepting you. So I asked my mom if she would talk about when I was a kid and if there were things that she saw in me that, you know, might have said that, oh, he's really a boy, not a girl. So were there like things, Mom, like that you saw in me, maybe like 5 years old or?
You were just a real little tomboy.
Yeah, that's right.
And you didn't play with the girly stuff. You liked
Yeah.
G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
And every Christmas you got, G.I. Joes.
So yeah, I didn't like girl things.
No. Even though your sisters
They all have
their
Barbie
girl
dolls.
stuff. But
Yeah.
you used to
So
used to blow the dolls up.
So the reason I'm asking you that is because, you know, we have this idea that if a girl wants to play with a boy toy, you know, that's not a good thing. But it doesn't.
It does not matter.
Doesn't matter.
Because when I was growing up,
Yep.
I was considered a tomboy.
Right.
Because I didn't like to play with girls' toys.
Right.
And that's because I had an older brother, and I liked to play with him and his friends.
Yeah.
And I remember my mom wasn't happy. My dad gave me a football for my 11th birthday.
And Nanny wasn't happy about that because, like, it's going to make you a boy, right?
Yeah. She said, "What are
Right.
you doing that for?" But of course, I outgrew it.
That's right.
It was
Yeah.
like a phase going through.
So with me, I think you thought the same thing, right? Like maybe it's just a phase.
I thought, all the guys, you played with, in the neighborhood, you played with both the girls and the boys. And
Yeah. And it was,
I don't
but I
know,
was
it
just more masculine of a girl. So it was like, yeah.
You didn't want to wear a dress.
That's right. All of those characteristic things that girls do, I didn't do.
No, you never outgrew. You went to stay just wearing pants.
Yep.
And
Yep.
cowboy boots.
And cowboy boots. But it wasn't. Did it feel weird to you?
I didn't think about it. And then as
Yeah.
you got older, and I thought, you did and you didn't. When you got junior high, I think you just were going through that phase. You weren't sure.
Yeah, I think so. That's what's.
And then back then, of course, there was nothing to compare or talk about or figure out what.
Did you see any other kids, girls like me, who were more boyish? Most of the girls I hung out with.
When you played soccer, there was a few girls that you were really, close to, and they'd come over and you guys did things.
And we were more like masculine girls, right? Or I would say that. I would say most of them probably grew up to be gay women because we didn't talk about trans stuff back. It didn't even exist. It didn't even exist.
No.
So you have to understand, my mom didn't have any help, which a lot of you have today. And so here I am, totally perfectly awesome. I went through troubles, of course, in my teens.
A lot of troubles in the teens and all, and it was tough.
It was tough.
And we even had counseling. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I wondered about the counselor after I'd go home and think about it. Your dad and I would say, did he really know what he was talking about?
Yeah, that's right. Because it was a psychiatrist, right? It wasn't a therapist.
It was.
Was that the one that wanted to put me on medicine too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, then you were, I don't know, it was
a lot of trouble. I had a lot of problems.
And finally, we just had to turn our back on you.
That's right.
So you found your way. It was hard.
It was hard. Yeah. I mean, my mom went through all this when there was nothing available, and I was a troubled kid. I was a troubled kid. But the best thing they did was to sort of push me out. I do believe that. It's hard for people to see that, but sometimes you have to in order to understand.
It sort of made you stop and think.
That's right. That's right.
Because you had nobody to.
Nobody.
You couldn't call me and say, "Mom, can you loan me some money?" and I was a soft toucher.
She was. She would give me the money.
And I shouldn't have. It was hard to just say no.
Yeah.
I don't have it, you can't have it.
Yeah,
Because
that's right.
he knew his dad would be saying no.
That's right. So I went to my mom, who would do it easy, would give me the money.
I always go back to the old saying that I can remember my dad would always say, "You made your bed, now you lie in it."
All right.
So
That's
that's what we
school.
had to do.
Which was honestly the best thing my parents ever did. I would not be here today if they didn't do that, because my mom is right. I had to think about it. I didn't have anybody to go to, and I couldn't call and say I need $100 for my phone bill when it was just for drugs.
And for a while,
Yeah.
I did try to believe you.
Yeah, I know you
And
did.
then the next time I'd see you, I'd go, no.
Yeah,
you're
because
not
I was a
getting it
mess.
anymore. No.
Yeah, I looked a mess, didn't I?
You
I
did. You
did.
looked like you just...
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But look, here we are today. And
having a good life.
Having a great life.
Doing things.
Yep.
It came out for Mother's Day.
Yep.
We had a nice Mother's Day. We went to bingo, didn't win.
My mom always wins in those slot machines, but never bingo. I don't know why. But I just really want to put this out there because my mom has been amazing, and really I think she can help a lot of other people struggling.
Yeah.
In
And
this
it's
space.
hard. It's hard. Unless you're a parent,
Yeah,
it's hard to understand.
it is.
And people can say whatever they want to say, but a parent should really stop and think before they start.
Children.
Here are these kids that aren't even they're still in grade school.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, what?
Yep.
They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They're just following another kid.
That's what
they
I
all
think.
get together and start talking and.
Yep. Yep. And it's like I'm trans, or yeah. You gotta kind of let kids find their space, don't you think so?
Yep.
Like just, they might wear a dress today and want to wear pants tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Like that's very normal. My mom was like that as a child, right? They call her a tomboy, so it's very normal behavior.
I got pictures of just wearing cowboy
No, I
hat and
have
jeans,
those. They're
know?
great pictures,
But,
totally. And she was a tomboy. Do you know how many women say the same story as you, Mom? I was a tomboy, but I grew up to be a lady, married, have kids.
Yeah.
Tons.
And by the time, after going through grade school, you get away from it.
Yeah.
And junior high, then I discovered boys.
Yeah. And all hell broke loose.
So
That's awesome.
I just think that there's just, I don't know what the word is, but parents need to really focus on their child and really try to help them. Don't give them medication. Don't push them away. Sit down and really talk. And if you have to have a third party there, bring them in.
Right on. Excellent.
Yeah.
Therapy was a big part of, I think, how I got to this space, for sure.
Yeah.
My parents really put a lot of effort into figuring out what was wrong with me. They tried to give me drugs, but my parents were totally against the antidepressants or something.
No.
It was horrible.
They wanted to put him on things. I said, no.
It was gross.
No.
Yeah, it was.
Not in your teen years. I don't want you to start on that stuff. It was bad enough what you did do. And we had
I was on crack and everything else. So
it
like,
was awful.
yeah, it was awful.
I really thought we were going to lose him a few times.
Yep. Hear that? So it's real.
Yeah.
My parents never gave up. So that's what parents need to hear. Your kid's going through some turmoil. Just, slow down. It's not medicating time. It's listening time, right? I think listening and having conversation is really important, and understanding whatever your child is going through, it's a thing, but it could change. It doesn't mean they're trans or whatever, or gay or any of that.
No,
it just means they're going
kids
through.
go through all kinds of things.
That's right. That's right.
Fads,
Totally. I went through many fads.
Yeah.
So here's my mom. She's awesome. I'll bring her on again. And if you guys have any more questions, send them to me, and I'll talk with my mom, and we'll do some more videos for you. So thanks everybody for always checking me out and understanding that I care about this community. And this is how we move forward, understanding our past in order to understand our future. Right on.